drunk zombie magician. So, in the last 2 streams on YouTube, I received some impatient and rude comments. It's like to remind everyone that I do starting soon screens to make sure I have everything set up properly, and to advertise that I'm live, and to let the first ads on Twitch run. However, I have considered that I would usually try and start by about 5 minutes on the dot, and come to realize maybe that's not entirely necessary. Yeah, I've learned to at least consider criticism, even if it is rude. So while I'm still gonna do starting soon screens, I've decided I'm no longer gonna try and start on 5 minutes on the dot. So High Speed Gamer, congrats on getting first, and thanks for checking in. Hi Loco Polo. Now, unfortunately, this stream didn't end up being the best stream to demonstrate early starts on, because Lord of the Rings Online had to update for me, and it only just finished updating as soon as I started stream. So as a result, I'm not in the game yet, so you will have to bear with me a bit longer before the actual game begins. Right, so update now. Log in. People beefing with us dying soon now? You know, I've seen streams where I've had to wait half an hour. 5 minutes isn't that long of wait, but that said, neither do I have to make my starting soon period at least 5 minutes. Really start soon as I am actually ready. Good thing I have some Top Gear on DVD to keep me busy. Hi, Red Jay. Oh boy, I think this is the first time you've been on us. Wait a moment, no. The first time you have been on Magic Connection stream would have been the previous stream, watch along of Vortex stuff, but both Somatome and I have a regular chatter who goes by the name of Red, so I had to make distinction. There's Red Green, who's close friend and regular of Somatome's, Red Skill on my channel, and now there's you, Red J. So, just to reiterate, Red Green, Red Skill, and Red J. Let me set up the game audio. Yep, that's coming through. Okay, wait, how's Soma's... Yep, Soma has started streaming. Oh. Okay, and yep, she's logging in, so yeah, I'll start shared chat. Hmm. Remember them physical replicas of the One Ring because I do. Oh, nice. Can't say I do, but wouldn't be surprised if Soma does. Maybe even her Nana had one before the movies came out. The Lord of the Ring fandom did have. There was a big Lord of the Ring fandom even before the Peter Jackson movies, albeit it was more of a far more niche thing, but. Hey, oops, Soma's online. Hi, Policy Mancer. Oh. Accept.
Freak I've seen. Let's get a Lilith in here. I'm sure Lilith
Hi,
would like to hear
Soma.
Yeah, hi.
I was just saying at the start of the stream, now that Red J is watching our stream, now we have 3 Reds. Red Green, Red Skill,
God.
and now Red J.
Why are you collecting reds?
Anyway, he asked a question. Do you have a replica of the One Ring of some sort?
No, I do not actually.
Okay.
This is most of my Lord of the Rings collection is just various books.
Mm-hmm.
It's like at some point I want to start reading those on stream and have a read along day, but I haven't gotten the motivation to actually do that quite yet. I'm set up for it. I have the setup to do it. I just haven't done it yet.
Alright, so...
But no. The closest we get to a replica is my Nana has a little replica Hobbit house.
Oh, that's
that was
cute.
made for her.
Huh.
It sits in a little teacup that it's sitting on a shelf in her room. It's really cute. It's really adorable. I love it. But that's the closest we get to a replica thing. I don't even think it's actually modeled after a specific Hobbit house. I think it's just... It just happens to be there. Be a Hobbit house, I guess. I don't know. I just know that it's technically a Hobbit house in a teacup. I don't remember where exactly she got it. I just know that it showed up one day and she was super excited about it.
Okay, so we're heading to...
I think we're gonna go deliver lunches.
Okay.
Yes. Now, did we want to rush through this area, or did we want to take our time and do all of the quests in this area?
I'm fine with rushing through it.
Okay. I think I may have crashed. Nope, just big lag spike.
What's this? Do you want to transfer same layer as your fellowship leader? Yes, no?
Okay, this is an extra quest. Uh-huh.
Oh, you're already in the same layer as your fellowship leader. Okay.
Yes. That's one of those things. One of the things that you can do if you joined in a fellowship through the social panel, and you just happen to be in an entirely different zone.
I see.
Different version of the same zone. It's like it doesn't happen all that often, but all right. This guy's the lunch.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Thank you. Thank you for this. I was afraid I might waste away without something to eat soon. I'll have unearthed Hall and Gate before too long, but it's not easy work. We work in shifts in order to get the job done as efficiently as possible. Efficiently.
Mm-hmm. There's another up there.
Yep. Hello.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Hello there, and thank you for the lunch. My stomach was just beginning to grumble. My kinsmen are wondering what is we'll find within Khazad-dûm. Lord Balin alive and well? Great riches of Mithril? Countless orcs and goblins? I suppose we'll see, but I'm hoping for the Mithril. Unfortunately, it's the latter.
Yeah, no. It's like there might still be mithril in there, but you probably shouldn't take it. You know, it's the dwarves taking all the mithril out that allowed the Battle Rock to be free anyway.
Just doing Uber Eats in Lotro.
Yeah, pretty much. This lunch will be just the thing to refresh me after my long labor, and I thank you for it. We would have not followed just anyone here to Holland, and the darkness of Khazad-dûm. Lords Bossy and Broger are young, true, but they are stout of heart, and their fathers are in great renown as part of Thorin's company. This could be our chance to achieve glory of the same kind. Indeed.
As compares to Lego games, I've never played Lego Lord of the Rings, but I've played a fair few Lego games, and they're typically more abridged versions of the movies, whereas this game, the opposite. This is an expanded version of not just the movies, but the books.
It's like you get all kinds of lore with this game. Tip from the dwarves? Yeah, no, you're not getting anything. You're lucky to get paid what you were told you were going to get paid.
Thank you for this lunch. I will eat it in a moment. There's something about this lake I do not like. I cannot figure out what it is. It makes me uneasy.
You mean this lake that shouldn't be a lake? What sucks is even though we know we shouldn't be touching the water, we cannot get around touching the water. Puddle, puddle. Dwarves make unions look like small children because they have guilds instead. They do crafting guilds, which are bigger than unions. Thank you for the lunch. You are truly courageous to help us thus. Or have you not yet heard the tale of Durin's pain? At any rate, you have my thanks. That is... We're already trying to be spooked. And there's a dwarf throwing rocks into the water.
Is it really a good idea to throw rock at something potentially haunted or something?
Oh no, you'll see what's going on with that.
Okay.
Like if you've watched the movies, you know what's going on with it, but if not, it'll be covered. I promise
Oh,
they'll
hey.
be covered.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
You have my thanks for this lunch. I'll have to eat when my shift is done. We'll be through this trouble in no time. It's odd, though. My pick tell me that this debris hasn't yet settled. I'd wager wang for Moirus Silver that this collapse happened recently.
They have no idea. None of them have any idea.
These halls will be great once more.
A prepared lunch. Lord Bossy is doing a fine job of keeping us fed and rested. We will repay both him and Lord Burger with all of our strength and be through this rubble in no time. What will we find beyond this gate, I wonder? Hello, War.
Oh,
We are running low on pickaxes. They break too easily.
you've come at just the right time. We're really going through pickaxes up here. If we break any more, it will hinder our progress in digging out the Holland Gate. Bring these broken pickaxes back to Lord Bossy, and then we'll need some replacements, and quickly, if we are to continue making good progress. You'll find him near the bank of Iranon, south of the winding road that ends here at the gate.
Yep.
See that watching the wall will demolish everyone here and make this so much harder.
Try not to spoil Lilith too much. Okay. This is a long ride. A long walk, so I'm gonna...
Hey,
No, Argent, I deny the unionization. Not allowed. There's no unions here. No unions at all. Hop over the river. Pew, 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 pew. Form a co-op? Oh dear. Oh dear. I feel like I should be concerned about this. I feel like there should be concerns about this. Okay, that's Broker. Not meaning to leave you in the dust, but I am. Oh no. My goat be speedy, man.
build some land and build a commune.
That sounds like a lot of work, Local. I don't know if I can work with that.
We have gone through so many pickaxes already.
I see. These pickaxes are broken, which means that unless we can get replacements to War, all work on excavating the Holland Gate will be suspended. We have to do something about this, and quickly.
We will need both branches and stones to repair these pickaxes.
We had no way of knowing that the gate would be in this state, and didn't think to bring extra pickaxes with us. Still, the area has many stout trees which should provide ample, strong branches, perfect for pick handles. We'll have to sharpen the metal heads ourselves and attach them to the new handles. I sent my son Bori to collect stones upon which we could sharpen our axes, but he has yet to bring me any. Gather the branches from the bases of the trees and help my son collect sufficiently sharp stones, and return to me when you have done both. Bori is probably wasting time with his friend Broin at the top of the stairs east of here. Those two care more for the spinning of tales than they do for working. Of course, of course. And there at the stairs, that's the old way up into Moria. You know, before whatever happened to plugged up the river, made the made the lake.
Imagine the adventure that awaits us within Khazad-dûm.
Hello. Did Father send you to oversee the charge he gave me? To tell you the truth, it has been going very well. I was supposed to find suitable stones for sharpening the pickaxes for the workers at Holland Gate, and I did find 2 of them, but then I got a little distracted. My friend Boren and I have been discussing the treasure we might find within Moria, see, and I lost track of the time. I'll give you these 2 stones I already found if you like. Find the rest of them for me, and I won't forget it. I had some luck looking along the dry bed of the Ceranon, but not every stone there is suitably sharp.
Yeah. His dad knows him too well. You got distracted spinning tales. Okay.
Oh, and the stones. Oh, hey!
The birds are picking fights. So we will pick fights with the birds. Oh, hi, dog. Okay. Under we go.
I need one more.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep. Nice and simple. Get up. I'm up. We'll go and collect our branches. Go. Gotta beat on the birds. Need to beat up the birds, man.
Take that.
You okay?
I'm good.
Having fun beating up the birds? Birds deserve it. Yeah, prepare. Doggo, I'm not sure I appreciate the way that you're laying there. Why do you have to be under my legs? Why? Alright, got him? Cool. We'll go talk to Bori first. Big old giant rock. Oh. Oh, look, it's a dwarf.
These stones are just what I need, and I thank you for them.
Perfect! These stones are just what my father wanted me to collect. I'll surely sharpen our pickaxes to a fine point indeed. Rowan and I cannot wait to get into Moria proper. That is where the real glory awaits. I don't mean to look down upon the work everyone is doing out here, but the real adventure is waiting in the depths. Dangers unmeasured. I'll not doubt. A treasure in equal score, and honor, and renown. You have my thanks for your assistance.
Yeah,
Right.
this is a man that only wants the good part of the adventure and not the actual adventuring. The adventures that get remembered, not what the adventuring actually is. Alright, hello. Well, it's very important that we that we have the branches needed to repair the pickaxes. How else can we remove the rubble that blocks the doors of Durin?
Very.
You'll have my thanks once again.
Start repairing.
All the materials have been gathered, and my dwarves will begin working on the new pickaxes right away.
Bordy is a good boy and will grow into a fine dwarf.
Okay. I reckon his preference for tail spinning over hard work will pass in time. My cousin Broger and I were no different when we were his age. It will take some time to fashion the pickaxes from the materials you have delivered. While my dwarves are working on that, I ask that you lend your aid to Broger. If you truly wish to assist the dwarves, not a moment shall be idly spent. You will find my cousin north of here, somewhere along the road that winds up to the Holland Gate. He is gruff, even for his line, but will welcome your help. And Broger is up this way. Paper peel. I don't appear behind. Oh, you mean you don't see Lilith behind me? She's right there.
Hey, how about now?
Look at that pretty hobbit face. Look at that pretty hobbit face. No, the issue is I wind up getting and going faster than she does. So most of the time she spends all of her time right behind my skill bar. So it's not that she's not there, she's just not in the camera.
Yeah, it makes sense.
What do you want? I'm very busy with my work.
What'd you say your name was? You called our name? You'll have to make yourself especially useful if you expect to live that down.
Some madness has taken the worst of this place.
Driving the creatures into blind fury. They are far more aggressive than is usual for their kind, and I fear they may attack our expedition before long. Can you hear their shuddering voices on the wind? I sent my son Ryan to challenge these beasts of shadow, but he has not returned. He is probably wasting time by my cousin's boy, waiting his tongue by the stairway yonder. Return to Cernon's dry riverbed and climb the opposite bank, whence the bell clamor comes. There's a cave, Gogan, in the far southwest there. It could be that you'll find some explanation for the creature's warmth within that cave. I fear you must help my son with his task, for he has not yet spoken with me about its successful completion. Talk to my cousin Bossy when you're finished.
Yeah. The two young boys are over there wagging their tongues at each other. Too busy speculating. And yeah, sometimes the lag kind of makes it look weird. Cause like, yeah, no, until I crested that hill, you could see Lilith, and then yeah, they're over there wagging their tongues. They're talking to each other. They're gossiping like small, like small women. You know, just hanging out. They even admitted to us when we went over to talk to Bosie's son. We need to. Yeah. No, they're not roommates like that. Wow, local. I mean, they might be, but I'm also fairly certain that they're related somehow. As most dwarves are. But it's like, yeah, no.
Glorious!
Boria and Brian are over here wagging their tongues at each other, gossiping like little old ladies.
You're the traveler who helped Boy with gathering the stones, aren't you? I thought so. I have an eye for faces, and never forget a name, especially one belonging to an adventurer. Of course, you're the more dangerous deed you accomplish, the more memorable you'll be. That's what I'm hoping you'll do, you know? Once we get inside Khazad-dûm, Boy and I will become great heroes, and stories of our adventures will be told all over the land. Years from now, the glorious tale of Borin the Mighty to inspire young dwarves, just as the song of Durin and Borin Oakenshield inspired Bori and me today. If you'd like to help me with the task my father gave me, though I wouldn't turn it down, there are shadow walks to the south, across the bed of the dried up Denon. Beat some of the beast for me, if you would. I've already slain one of them. That's not really enough. May good fortune be with you, friend.
Yep. I agree, policy. History hates lovers. They don't appreciate you until you're married. Married and popping out children. If you're just roommates, or lovers, or friends, no, it couldn't possibly have been that. Not at all. Just some gal pals. Just some really close boy friends in the boy club. Jeez. Look, I don't appreciate you moving. Oh my lord. Seriously, Doc? Alright.
Hey, that's all? Just 3?
Thought of those ones. Yep. Now I gotta come up this hill.
Oh.
We gotta click on this thing. We don't know what set the wolf on fire, but something set the wolf on fire. I question why we set the wolf on fire, but, you know, what do I know? I'm just a lowly little hobbit. Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Whoa!
Did you fall? Or were you not
Yeah,
expecting the dip?
Yeah, the dip. Notable hobbit warriors mean if you count Bilbo and the hobbits that were of the Fellowship. Although Bilbo's position with the dwarves
Bilbo
was officially burglar.
Bilbo was a burglar, not a notable hobbit warrior. There's the hobbit that took off that one goblin's head and, you know, invented golf by chucking his head into fucking hole with a stick.
Hobbits have military? I don't think they did.
No, the closest you get to the military with the hobbits is the Bounder Corps, and that's less of a military and more of a volunteer.
Is it in me to do
lightly
As you
lightly armed police force, more than anything. It's not actually military, because the only hobbits that are Bounders are the ones that volunteered to do it, and they're normally armed with either batons, which are basically big sticks, or slings. And you don't get much bigger than that, and they don't really fight actual people. The most that they do is they solve neighborly disputes, is most of what they do. It's like they don't get much more than that. So it's like they're not true militia, but they're the closest they get.
You've returned, and in victory over the Shadow Wargs. Truly are an adventure of great worth, are you not? In all honesty, with my battle, that Shadow Warg wasn't exactly worthy of song. I was too threatened to do more than survive. I guess I'm not much of a hero. Is it in me to do great deeds? Will there ever be a song sung about me, or will my name be forgotten? You're most kind. I will soon have the chance to prove myself as you have done.
You will absolutely be forgotten, sir. Not a chance that you're going to be remembered. Now we come back down here and talk to Bosie again. And Brett is freaking Local out with pictures of her crochet spiders. Is that actually meant to be a spider, Red? Or are you making balls out of fuzzy, fuzzy yarn?
Yeah, the Hobbit army in Games Workshop games Battle for Middle-earth basically look like civilians arming themselves with everyday items, as far as I recall.
Oh, someone or something has put the fear of fire in these wolves.
Yes, fuzzy balls. Red has lots of them by the balls. But yeah, no, a lot of the times when the hobbits are required to fight for themselves, they normally wind up just being civilians arming themselves with whatever they have conveniently on hand, which is a lot of farming equipment, honestly. Because the Shire actually depends quite a bit on the Rangers to actually defend themselves. It's like the hobbits are normally so removed from battle and such that the Rangers can fight and die and protect them, and the hobbits will have no idea that there was ever even actually a problem near them.
To be that carefree.
If only. But you say you found a burned wolf corpse on the other side of the Cernon? I do not have the answer to this mystery. While you were helping my cousin, the new pickaxes were finished. They are very high quality and will surely be of great help at the Holland Gate.
Is there one? Take the cloak.
It is time, friend. Khazad-dûm awaits.
Alright, let me know when you are ready, and we will walk together to the doors of Durin. With these newly repaired pickaxes, our dwarves will soon clear the way into Moria. Alright. This is a solo quest and cannot be completed in a fellowship.
Oh.
So,
Need of your great skill.
good luck.
Not those that could happen.
Long have Durin's folk desired to look upon the halls.
It doesn't happen too often, but it does
To
happen.
reclaim their birthright from the goblins and orcs who now dwell there. Has their time now come? Not even I can foresee their fate.
So, do you want to mute while we're doing this separately?
Yeah, I think that might be the best. That might work out the best so that we're not trying to get ahead of each other or talk over each other.
Right, see you on the other side.
Hi, Cat. Yes, we'll see you on the other side.
Hi, Drama. Thanks for posture check and head pats. So, we will stop at the outpost here for a moment before continuing on to the gates. We will need to establish camp once we are inside the mines. Want to ensure that everything is prepared. You still have the pickaxes, yes? Good, follow me. That sound didn't seem to play. Did you hear it? No. Hello, my fellows. How goes your work? Oh, how? Greetings, Lord Bossy. We have been doing our best to support the effort, but... It's the wolves. You have heard them howling for the past few days, and it is unnerving. It will take more than wolves to keep us from Khazad-dûm. I remember. You are right, my lord. I don't hear them now. Perhaps they will leave us in peace. It's quiet, isn't it? What do you think? Happy man birthday, love. Hope you enjoy the game. Can't handle a ring that might rule them all, especially you. So what do we do now? You don't like this, Ladla. Something is wrong. The air is too still and quiet. Look! Shadowy shapes of the crest hill. Aha! More shadow walks. Eat arrows, whelp! Hey. Alright. Don't rest, ye friends. More are coming. We don't have riders, look. Must be the same or we're not riders. And whoa, you're a big boy. Ah! 2, 3, take his head on now. Whoa, hey! Hey, alright, you're victorious. Nothing can stand against the dwarves when roused to anger. Another victory for the dwarves. Go ahead and bring those pickaxes to war at the Holland Gate. Okay. Be nice and sharp now. I need to... Never mind my health recovering, or whatever stat that is. Nope. Oops, wrong way. Up. Now what the? What? Why is it pointing that way? Why is it pointing that way if I can't go that way? Weird. I do go this way after all. I am confused. What? Am I going to that door? Stone's door? I mean, that's where the pickaxes are needed, right? Did you two split up? Yep, this is a solo instance, so we can't do this together. Okay, there's war. Where it was marked on the minimap was so misleading. Hey, what the? Oops. Very good. These pickaxes look to be in good shape and will be a great assist as we finish unearthing the last of this rubble. You can leave them in that crate to the south there, right next to Lord Broger. Hey, I see the crate. Those pickaxes will be a great help. Even if you took your time to bring them here. Our workers are almost through the rubble already. Don't worry about that. What's done is done. I'm more concerned with this pool. There's something about it I don't like. It makes me feel uneasy. Some of my dwarves have been casting stones into the water. I appreciate if you could get them stopped. Makes me nervous. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think it's a good idea. Oops. Wait. Excuse me, could you stop that? Oh. Just don't me any harm. I will leave the water alone. Why? It doesn't even sound like the stones are skipping or anything. I don't think I've ever been able to successfully skip a stone. No, truthful makes me nervous too. I'll leave it alone. Why were you throwing rocks at it? I'm sorry. I'm just so bored of all this waiting around. Why? Because disturbing the water is worth a mini kitten Lego. Okay, so wait, where was he? Now there's not even something on the map. Minimap. Who was Broker again? All these... I'm losing track of all these dwarves. Oh, that's what. Oh, there's. Yes, that is Broger. It looks like you've done a good job clearing that. Wait. Very good. I appreciate your help. I understand that many of my dwarves are restless, but there's just something about that war I don't like. We will leave when the workers have finished removing the rubble in front of me. From front of the gate, we can leave this unpleasant shore. There you are, Cousin Bossy. I'll go with the work, friends. You've been a great help to us in our work here in Holland. And I know that you'll be a great boon once we are inside Khazad-dûm proper. Would hereby be honored if you would bear a pickaxe and help us clear away the remainder of this rubble that blocks the doors of Durin. This is a historic opportunity, friend hunter, and it is my joy to offer it to you in return for the many services you have given us already. Take the pickaxe and clear some of the rubble from the gate. Okay, I'll try. Picking stone is someone's thing, not mine. wasn't too hard. Correct, my friend. Friends and kinsmen. We have dreamed of the great hall of Khazad-dûm for many long years. Tonight they will be ours again. Adler, what is it? Is something wrong? I don't know. What is it, Ladler? So you saw something stir out in the water? What was it? I don't think you see anything now. I sure didn't imagine it. Oh boy. Did you see anything? I see nothing, Lord Bosie. The suspense is killing me. Oh? Come on. Guess there was nothing. Let's enter the mines. Joyce Dwarves! For my company. Khazad-dûm awaits! He's behind me, isn't he? Whoa! Orin! My son! Oh boy! Whoa! No, you don't. Ow! Whoa! What's that? Oh, so... Oh, okay, I don't fight. I just get out here. Wait, how's it attack me all the way from here? From there? Oh, that... Well, still... I'm nowhere near any of the tentacles! I don't even get my horse. Whoa! Ow! There. That's what I was looking for before, but more useful now. Okay. Now I can go faster on my horse. Oh. Too far. Wait. Who? What? Who do I talk to? Oh, Bosie. Right there. Did you see how the flesh of that creature deflected our blows, Ladler? We need more than ordinary weapons if we wish to stand against the Watcher of the Black Pool. It waited in the depths, watching as we strove to open the doors, and struck just as we were most vulnerable. Curse its foul hide for taking Burn and many other fine dwarves besides. They will be avenged. Now we must retreat. We can't hope to enter the doors while it lurks before them. We must retreat with what survives remain. We'll visit our vengeance upon the war in the Black Pool. Alright, that's so instant done. Okay, I'm done.
Yay! Did you enjoy the story?
Yep, that was interesting.
Not quite what you expected?
I don't know.
Or didn't have expectations?
I guess I didn't really have expectations.
How can we hope to stand
Fair.
against that monster?
Alright, so this is the guy that you turned in, and then you'll be picking up the next chapter from him as well?
Hey, we're on full retreat. The beast of the pool is too much for our mega weapons. If only we had some relic of the old days, we might stand a chance against the creature. The weapons of our fathers were of a stronger and keener make. I've forgotten. Today's forward skill is lesser. Cache of weapons was discovered in one of the caves near here, shortly after we arrived. Perhaps one of those will stand worthy as a bane to this monster.
Oh. Why do I get the feeling there, Red Jay, that you're just making the scene so much better for yourself and not thinking of sharing it with anyone else?
We dare not approach our old camp until we find some way to defeat the creature in the Black Pool. I cannot let you pass. Number of doors of our expedition are resting at Ekaduran, just to the west. Speak to Hundi there. He was instrumental in uncovering the cache of weapons of which I spoke.
You would share if you could. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Place.
Why are we trying to get something slimy and gooey? Oh dear. Please. Yes, we're getting ready to go into Moria.
Rathwold is right, my friend. Our truly magnificent weapon forged in the ways of the old. We can't hope to score as much the flesh of the ancient creature. But legends of the past turn up when least expected. My friends and I found a cache of ancient weapons not long after Iron Garrison came to this place. Select one of these weapons, and maybe your choice that will help us clear the way into Moria, the terrible creature. Take this factory engraved on your weapon. I know one who can help you to understand these ancient relics. I'll take the regular bow, the longbow.
Help me.
Yes.
Weapons of this
Oh
make
dear.
may have a long and storied history. Hell grows ever with the felling of evil foes. The more servants of evil this weapon cuts down, the more deadly it becomes. Only a skillful few can read the tale of a weapon craftsmanship. Bird you to the one who can pervade you. Elf Difflon by Forges Rivendell. He is wise and learned of many things, including the study of ancient weapons. Difflon cannot help you, but sure you know another who can describe the lineage and powers in a weapon of this artistry.
Yes. Now we get to go to Rivendell.
Right?
Which there is a Rivendell Stables. Swift travel from here.
Okay.
Greetings to you.
Yeah. Why are we thinking about getting octopus or squid? The poor seafood! Ah! All in an effort to tease me, I think. Oh dear. Guardian analog.
Autocorrect?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Sometimes she says weird things like that, just being serious. As it is. Hello, sir. You have come a long way to be here.
Sorrows of the
What business could bring a valiant minstrel such as yourself to here to the forges of Rivendell? This is a relic of the Elder Days, my friend. Such a weapon is unmatched potential to grow in power. Its storied legend growing along with your own. Legendary items can be enhanced in a number of ways as you adventure in Middle-earth. Their base stats will increase along with yours as you level. They can be slotted with a wide assortment of traceries, and those traceries can be further enhanced by runes. As you adventure, you will find traceries and runes throughout the world. You can also obtain them by spending ancient script at the word hoard of Gobethen, located in the last homely house. Continue.
Grey is the shadow upon my...
I see you have been given some traceries. You should apply one of them to your weapon to further customize its abilities. Once you have done so, speak to me again. Among them, variety of traceries can be added to your legendary item. Among them are heraldries, words of power, words of mastery, and words of craft. They are slotted into your items much the same way as essences, which we have not covered here up to this point either.
Okay, so... So... Yeah, I have this, quick chop damage thing, Wait, oh, I need to select the weapon.
Yep, this is going to be going to finish the quest out. Because there's you get a heraldry at the very end of it, too.
Okay.
So... a good choice. Inscribing traceries onto your weapon will enhance your skills, and will often help turn the tide of battle. This weapon is still not strong enough to defeat the Watcher in the water. But it might become so. I will tell you how this may come to pass. Now this one is the heraldries you want to go through and decide what you want for your skills. And it's going to be a lot of stats.
So far I'm thinking either the serpent or the sparrow.
What would be good for you? The difference is...
I'll take the heraldry of the serpent.
Yeah, the difference is the vitality amount and your physical mastery amount.
Will you lend me your ear?
Alright. This ancient weapon can be reforged at the hands of the Forge Master, allowing its power to increase to match the skill of its wielder. Once reforged, it may possess the strength to face the creature that lurks within the Black Pool. You should bring it to the Forge Master for reforging, and mayhap your newly refurbished blade will at last best the flesh of the cruel Watcher. Take this weapon to Snar, and he shall reforge it anew, and perhaps we shall see its true potential. Snar,
yeah, I'm a hunter.
Right here. Yes.
A shadow is on my spirits.
Hey, bring your weapon to the Forge Master. Okay, so...
So, open legendary item 4,
Your service.
and it's just reforge the item.
Hey,
And it's as simple as that for that part.
well, agility. I gathered that.
We have not gotten any. Alright. So, that is quite a weapon you have found. If you wish to reforge it and increase its potential, speak to me again. I will see it's done. But know this, friend. True strength of the weapon will come from the one who wields it. I believe you now have what you need to pass the foes that stand arrayed against you. Alright. So, inventory, character panel. We're going to be dragging the sword, in your case the bow,
Okay, so
over onto the little flame icon underneath your boots.
I see it.
Yep.
Okay, so
And then your heraldry goes into that top spot.
Yep.
And then the other tracery goes into one of the words of masteries.
okay,
should've also-
wait. Wait, so where's the... Which is the tracery? Have the... Don't have the word of mastery equipped,
Hang on a moment, let me pull up. Pull up your stream, your full stream, so I can actually see your screen. Ew. Don't look at me like that, dog. Okay, the word of mastery is the. It looks like you already have the word of mastery equipped.
okay.
The quick shot damage, that's what I refer to as the tracery.
Okay, then.
Before you close that, though, you should have enhancement runes in your inventory. They kind of look. They kind of look like little arrow
yeah.
things.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was wondering about those. What do I do with those?
You drag them over onto the heraldry and the tracery that we equipped, and it levels it up,
I see.
which increases the stats that those ones in particular offer. Means that you don't. If we come across those, you don't want to get rid of them until we're at a point where we can't use level 50s anymore.
Hey, moment there. Okay, so I still have one enchantment room left, and
Yep,
yeah, nothing.
I'm at the same point.
Okay,
But it's like, that's what we've got right now, which is why it's like, yeah, no, we don't. You don't want to get rid of the one that we have left over. You want to
Okay,
hang
then.
on to those until we're past the level 50 stuff. Alright,
My heart's
so now you understand your weapon's potential. Yes, it can bear a heraldry. You must return to Highland at once and show Rathwald, the dwarf at the crumbling arch near Achad Dunan, that you wield a great weapon. Surely it will give the dwarves of his company newfound hope. Go at once, friends. I deem that weapon has come forth from the very fibers of legend for this purpose.
while I'm here,
to you.
do some
Inventory
shopping.
management.
Yep, and stuff. Okay. All good.
Okay, and now we go back to Chad Dunnan. And we're gonna have one other non-fellowship instance as well.
Okay.
So thankfully there's not normally a lot of the solo instances. For the most part. Hello.
For you.
A chat done on, please.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm.
Welcome back. That weapon of the elder days proved worthwhile, or was it a fruitless chase? This weapon has become even more powerful in your hands. Only now we have the strength to stand against the horror in that voted pool.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm.
The weapon may be what we need to drive off the Watcher in the water, and all the dwarves who enter Moira. Speak to me when you're ready, and I'll bring you to Bosium Broga. They'll be pleased to see there's hope again at last.
I hope you
Right.
know what you're doing, friend.
This is a solo quest.
Alright then, so...
But
And I'll...
good luck.
I hope you know what you're doing, friend.
We will see you on the other side.
Yep, see you soon. Hey, hello, I'm back! The foul creature that watches from within the depths of the pool will feel the sharp bite of your weapon, and be afraid. Strike forth, and teach a lesson it will be long in forgetting. Do this not just for the sake of Khazad-dûm, but for the memory of Brian. Take by that fell creature. My nephew deserves a better fate than to die in that thing's grasp. When you have driven off or slain the creature, he'll be unopposed and may walk into Moira unhindered. One of my dwarves has gone ahead to scout for the beast. Look for him. Be watchful. Right.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
There are ripples in the water, but I do not see the beast. Be on your guard, for it may attack without warning, as unlucky Brian learned at his peril. Whoa! Ow! Ouch! Whoa! Feel the wrath of my bow! Whoa. Oh boy. Wow, those tentacles actually came out of the water. Feeling it wasn't attached to anything. Whoa. dwarves! No longer a cow to my grief. Nay, I will avenge my son Bel. And woe to this creature that took him from me! Show yourself, monster! You think it's gone? A burn for my son! Oh, wait. Take that. Come back, my bench is not satisfied. We have done it. We have driven the Watcher from doors of Druin, and now dwarves of our expedition may pass into mines of Moira. Weapons we found have proven the difference, friend. Yes, my dwarves have equipped themselves from the same cache, and the creatures learn to fear the sharp bite of the iron captain. You have avenged my nephew, Brian, as well, and all the dwarves who have been lost to this creature. Peace now, through dark passages. May its quivering, raking arm never trouble us again. Can't thank you enough for this, Adler. Not only have you driven off the beast that kept us out, Moira, but you have avenged my son as well. I will never forget your great service to me. I will always be in your debt and at your service. Brian spoke of combat and great heroics. He would have marveled at your Bel, the fierce watcher. We must return now to tell the rest of the expedition what you have accomplished, and that we may now pass into the mines of Moira. Right, I'm done.
You're gonna want to grab the next piece because there's a voice animation between.
All right then.
After you accept the next one, going. So, it'll give you a minute.
Perhaps there is still hope.
Hulk is waiting to speak to you inside Doll's Dune. You remember him, do you not? His plea of you proved such a boon to the expedition and will be glad to speak to you again, I guess I have to choose the one for my class. Champion, Guardian. Ooh, Hunter's Sword of Legends. Wow.
And so it was that the Iron Garrison passed the doors of Durin and entered the dark of Moria. But they were not the first to brave the mines, nor will they be the last.
Through these doors! Cave troll. Oh. Oh. Oh boy.
Am I wrong? Alright.
Hello?
Hello? Welcome back. So we should have you should have another tracery that you can stick on your bow.
I see it.
They'll be in. You open the box.
Upshot damage.
Then you can also immediately upgrade it to its max level now.
Alright.
We're not going to be able to reforge it until level 50. Walk in here now.
Okay. Ooh. So, this guy.
Khazad-dûm awaits!
Oh, here we are in said Khazad-dûm at last. There's a great deal to be done at several camps we are establishing here, and you can help us to succeed at the mighty task before us. Bosi asked me to reward you for your leadership before the doors. Take this with his thanks, and those of the entire Iron Garrison. Go through and find your hunter thing.
Okay, I found it.
There is so much work to be done, here and elsewhere in the mines. This has been a great victory for all the Iron Garrison, but this is only the beginning of our toils beneath the mountain.
I
We
can't
must
pick
aid
up.
our people here.
Can't pick up that quest
Oh! Because I'm a... Okay, let me... I'm a level ahead of you! Oh dear. Okay, can we pick up this one?
yet. I can. So
We have
this.
little time to speak. Great
Yeah.
events have been set in motion.
Welcome to Moira, Ladler. You join us in a momentous time. I am the master of the expedition group here in Durin's Threshold. Other expedition groups have already moved further into the depths of Khazad-dûm, hoping to find Baron's expedition of some years ago and learn of their fate. My fellow dwarves are having a difficult time setting in for a number of reasons. If you could assist them, I'll be most grateful. Wait. Oh no, shortage
Red,
of tasks.
why have you made a fuzzy ball cupcake? It's a tiny cupcake!
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk.
Oh my lord. Oh, there, friend. You don't see anything moving in my bed, do you? My sleep has been quite disturbed of late, with the feeling of something crawling across my skin. I refuse to lay beneath those blankets again until I am assured that there's nothing alive within them. Take a look for me. I dare not touch the blankets.
Whoa!
Bugs! The bed bug infestation! Never get to do it again because I have to click on it.
Oh, okay.
Bed bugs!
That's enough.
Azog's folk have not yet
Well,
fully repaid
insects rustling around where I lay my head is quite unacceptable. Tis not to be borne, I tell you. Where did those hideous little things come from? We have hardly been here a day, and already we are infested. I think I shall now need a thorough wash. Bed bugs. Oh yeah, stable master.
I'm thinking we should.
The house of Durin
There.
will live forever.
All right. Hello, sir.
The sight of these steps takes my breath away.
I can't believe I stand here, at the foot of the great steps within Khazad-dûm. The sight takes my breath away. Alvy's good eye is bright with wonder. Thorgrim spoke of reclaiming the glory of the dwarves, but he always said it was the elves that took it from us. I see now that our glory was not truly taken away, and that it was merely lost for a time. It remained here beneath the mountains for us to find once again. I can't thank you and Bingo enough for crossing my path, or I would have never seen these halls. Let us find our lost friend. The dwarves here speak of a mapmaker named Keto, who works out of a place called the Northern View, to the east. He will know the ins and outs of exploring Khazad-dûm.
Oh, yeah, no, Policy, don't you know? The elves are so focused on learning everything that they just happen to come across with stealing
Stay a moment.
everything.
Need your aid against the orcs of Moria.
Us poor dwarves. They met their doom before they could feast their eyes upon the splendor of Moria. Our victory over this gate is a bittersweet one for me. I would like to honor the fallen. You can plant the banner at their graves so we will all remember their bravery and sacrifice. Yes. That one has us going outside once again.
Hey.
Getting close to that water again. Feels like it, Policy. Yeah, we don't say anything about the dwarven and bathing habits. They don't notice it because they're always rolling around in the dirt anyway. Puddles. Let me just stomp around in the puddles. Bill.
Oh,
Banner.
where was that being kept?
No idea. I don't want to know. We'll be
Well,
sorry
no.
for these dwarves.
How was a hobbit able to carry that?
I
Man
don't
would
want
have
to
enough
know.
trouble.
Heck, I think even an elf would have issues carrying that. But they expected a single hobbit to do it. Maybe the actual stick was hanging out here and we were just bringing the rolled up banner part. I think that might be the best way of thinking about it, is the stick was out here already. We were just bringing the fabric.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes
That
against.
was a good deed. Thank you for honoring my stalwart friends. I hope they rest well in the halls of their forefathers. Alright. Nope, that's the big quest. And Athelios. They just took and stuck the stick down our shirts. It sounds like a good way to wind up, entrapping the hobbits. I need to do. Here's our man. item on that we need. Hello.
If only the elves were not so stiff-necked, we might make a swift victory of this endeavor.
Hello. We're off to a rough start here, to be sure. But it's not an exciting time. Already, we've excavated these most impressive forges. Would you like to help me set up shop? Be careful. The fire's hot. The dwarves of Moira knew what they were about when they built these. On those collapsible poles, maybe? Didn't really look collapsible.
I'm not really sure that they understood collapsible poles in the time frame that this is set. That would generally require elastic, and that wasn't really a thing. Well, elastic to be effective. Is the game having issues letting you collect things?
It did a bit, but it's good. Ow.
Okay. Should be able to just click on the stairs because the whole this whole wall is a forge.
Okay, I thought I need click on anvil.
Nope. The whole wall is the forge. That's why it's nice and glowy.
Okay.
Come back and talk to the dwarf on the boxes.
Ozog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
That is fine work, good hobbit. I can tell this was forged in Moira. Improvement is remarkable already. I look forward to the work to be done here.
That is just a man excited to work. Hiccups. Oh boy. Down, down, down we go. Alright. Oh. Thank you for all that you've done. We are certainly off to a better start here now.
We have
More
little time
quests?
to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
You have done much for us, and now I am sure that you are eager to press on into the tunnels. Toolby Thickfist is at the top of the great stair just yonder, and I believe some dwarves under his supervision have already begun to press forward. If you are interested in doing the same, Toolby might have information that would be helpful for your journey. Yes, let's go talk to Tubi.
Telling me my mount isn't allowed.
That's why we went and got you goats.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. So...
Yep. Press K.
Mounts,
And then you should have a tab labeled mounts.
Yep, I have Dusky Nimblefoot Goat.
It's like, I know, we made sure that you had a goat. So it's like, you probably want to move that down onto your bar.
Yep, just
You're
did.
working through Moria. Like, yes, no, this is a... I know that you should have had a goat because I made sure to ask if you had a goat before we... A while back, actually.
I completely forgot about that. Thanks for that.
Yeah. It's like, otherwise we'd have to wait for a festival. But there should be one coming up soon.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come.
I think the Farmer's Fair should be coming up next, I think.
I'm glad someone with some skill as it were has come. I'm afraid this tower quite unnerves me. Some dwarves have already gone forth under my supervision, but they have not yet returned.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Our expedition have pressed forward, for better or for worse, but 2 were supposed to return, and they have not. You seek out Dagfin. He has made for the Shaman Dirger many hours ago.
Don't ask me, I don't know.
It's not returned. Can fire by pressing east from here, then turning north at your first opportunity.
We can only hope that Durin's bane sleeps.
And then-
peacefully.
The Chamber of Deep Thought.
You happen to pass the Chamber of Deep Thought while you search, my friends? Would you mind investigating it? Such a place may hold many relics that will be invaluable to the dwarves. If anything catch your eye, feel free to investigate.
Is there? I wouldn't know. Alright, the Dwarfax has a quest. Alright. This axe is dwarf make and looks to have been abandoned recently. Perhaps one of the dwarf expeditionaries has encountered trouble upon the road. You should search nearby for the owner of this axe. And look, it's a goblin.
Oh,
Look at this ugly fat face. All nice and blue and everything.
The day of the
Hi, sir.
dwarves is coming.
I'm a silly old fool for rushing in here without any help. I thought this mad goblin was just up here by himself. Little did I know the goblin is skilled at combat. He has spoken madness since then of a tribe lurking in the darkness. Somewhere near, led by a mysterious voice from the darkness. It is something he fears greatly. Do not worry about me. This leg is not as bad as it looks. Go let Tubi know about the goblins and the voice. Those are far more troublesome than this nick on my leg.
Yes, indeed. I need to carefully cross the bridge. Because it's an abyss if you fall off. I've fallen off many a times. Down, down, down we go. Ew. The abyss falls off us? Oh dear.
The shadow
Okay.
portal will not long fill the holes of
You startled me. I am sorry, I just cannot stop hunting. There must be treasure in this room, stowed away somewhere. My father gave me a map of this place. Passed it down from the time when the Longbeards inhabited Moria, and there were notes of great promise in this hall. I only meant to come in and explore, but I cannot walk away when there is a hope of buried treasure. Will you help me look? Wait. Come and click on debris.
Dig. Dig. Dig.
Diggy diggy hole. We are dwarves digging a hole.
Well, actually, we're
Diggy,
hobbits,
diggy hole.
but there are plenty of dwarves digging a hole here.
We're role-playing as dwarves here right now. Obviously, we're living the dwarven life down here. All we're missing is the hair on our face. You know, the great hefty beards. Maybe if we talk to Gandalf, or maybe even Pippin, we might be able to get fake beards. You never know. Just have someone crochet us a big old thing of a big old fake beard.
And one more.
Yep. And then I shall wait down here.
Eh.
Is it not?
Found it. Okay.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Alright, we've rooted through the many corners of Shima George, but found nothing of promise, and perhaps it would be wise for him to return. No! I cannot believe it! I've treasured the map all my life! I cannot accept that it would lead me here only to find this hall empty! Stubborn dwarf. It's a goat, it's a goat, it's a goat, goat, goat. It's a goat, it's a goat. Goat, 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 goat. Hopping up. There's that. Such yawns.
Hey man, what's...
Yeah, we can go that way.
Oh,
This is the chamber of deep. This is the chamber of deep thought that they needed us to come and find.
Oh. What's that noise?
Ah! It's a spider. It's a ghosty spider. That's all it needed us to do. Let's come and be attacked by the ghost spider. Let me face plant the wall.
Hey.
The Durin's bane dwells here.
At least the spiders that Reds makes are soft and fuzzy and will never hurt you. Never.
Oh, just because he treasured a map for a lifetime does not mean that the map was ever going to be accurate. Chairman Doge is likely as dry as a bone now. I hope he returns soon to take some rest.
It is said
Really
that Durin's bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Alas, a spider, and nothing more. That is dire news. I've never heard of a great spider that can glow translucent. I hope we don't discover any more of those. Well, at least you have cleared the Chamber of Evil. I'll look on the bright side. Perhaps we can begin to restore it now. Do something, yeah.
If it were not for the prospect of finding me through, I would not have come here.
What Camby says is disturbing. A golem tried this close to entrance bothers me. We can't safely reclaim Moira with such an impending threat. I'm curious as to the nature of this voice as well. Must do what we can to locate their camp. But while Moira contains many unsleeping things that disappear into darkness, golems are not one of them.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
Point to Camby. The chieftain said to go through the broken door, all above the eastern stairs. Must see if this Scumtries does, in fact, lurk in the shadows. I also want to know more about this voice the chieftain was so fearful of. Head to the east for the crack and locate the tribe.
Nice. We're good? Do we need to take a moment?
Yeah, we're good.
Down we go. Down, down, down. It's always a little challenging for me to remember the path here.
They're pretty.
Right? Oh, Jamar? Or Jarmar?
We have seen naught of Durin's bane.
Are you able to get quests from him?
Into Moria.
Yep.
Yes. Cool. I have been seeing a great deal of movement among the goblin messengers at this camp. I do not like Naga mudholes nearness to Durin's threshold, nor the road to Dolven View. They are watching all of our movements and running communications hither and thither. I fear that many dwarves using the roads here will lose their lives to this unhindered flow of malicious information. I am sure you wish to hasten eastward, but if you could do me this favor as you pass through the camp, I would appreciate it.
Stand and speak with me.
I'm glad a greater warrior than I am here to do some damage to these menacing little fiends. Their camp here utterly threatens all travel from Durin's threshold to the Dolven View and beyond. All dwarves coming to Moria will pass this way, and we cannot have Snagabout Hole looming beneath the roadway. On your way through, please thin out this malicious nest of goblins. And then finally,
Abide here a moment and speak with
it
me.
seems as though anyone who encounters the goblins and manages to escape finds the coin purses much lighter than they were previously. In fact, my own coin purse is a bit lighter now. Would appreciate it if you would go in there and take back the goods that were stolen from the innocent travelers passing through here. What use does a goblin have with gold? Goblins
Guess they
don't
just
buy
like to hoard it.
anything. Shiny, shiny. Yes, we are murking things now. Hi guys. Maria, so shiny, so shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Please. We're just murdering all the goblins, because why not? You know? The goblins don't deserve to live. Completely did not see that goblin. Murder, murder, murder. Well, it's not abandoned. There's a difference between being abandoned and having the people be run out by some monstrous beast. It's not the dwarves' fault that they were fucking loud. Like, the dwarves thought they were alone in their mountain. It's not like anyone told them, oh, hey, by the way, don't take all the mithril here because, you know...
A goblin seemed to be stuck.
Yeah?
What the?
Just a little bit.
Ah, there we go.
There we go. Like, it's not exactly like anyone told them, told the dwarves that, oh hey, there's this thing that lives way down in this mountain that you're deciding to live in, that, the gods themselves have locked up, and you should probably know what? Oh hey, you are not the dwarf that we talked to.
These halls will be great once more.
Oh, hello there. Did you just fight your way through Snagam Mardale? That was incredible. I am here to offer assistance on the road to those who may be waylaid by the goblins. It is nervous work indeed.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Oh there. Are you hurt?
They...
Are you hurt? No, I can see that you are not. But you seem to have hurt many goblins during your short stay in Snagmodhill, and I thank you for that. I am here to assist travelers who may be hindered on the road as they pass that Russian goblin camp. But since you seem to have waylaid them, it will help you on your way.
Uh-huh.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls.
We totally just lined this man's pocket. He's not gonna get them back to their owners.
Well, look here. I always suspect those goblins were thieves and worse. Thank you for bringing these back to the side of the dwarves. I'll make sure these coins find their way back to their owners.
If we're never allowing the goblin and save the coins that they thieve, how are they going to afford a lawyer policy?
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
If you wish to go further to Moria, you'll want to follow the road towards Dolphin View. Perhaps you encounter more dwarves along the way, and they can help you get there. If you see any dwarves cut off from the rest throughout your travels, please endeavor to assist them. Fear this is a more dangerous place than we had anticipated upon our arrival.
Yep, I could have told you that. We apparently missed the man that we needed to talk to. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mithril's always been more valuable as fucking crafting components than currency. But the mithril is also what was keeping the Balrog.
Wait a moment. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay. There.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Durin's beard. Someone has come to help me. I was cut off from the rest of my group venturing forward through this area, and I found myself here. Why did you not tell us about that when we first came up to talk to you, Jarmar?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? Yeah, this is the spot where it's like, which way do I go? Follow the lights. Follow the lights. They're not much of a light, but they're lights.
These mushrooms and rocks supposed to be changing colors, or is that a lighting glitch?
Probably a lighting glitch. I think they're all supposed to be one color. Yeah. Oh, hey. Bridge. Going back the way we came. Also, wow, Policy, way to make it sound like we're, you know, such scoundrels. We're not that bad, I promise. I promise. We're not, like, Han Soloing it up in here. No, no, we would never. We would never. We all pretend to be heroes on the good side.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our...
Oh my god, Red. Oh my god, Red!
What's she done this time?
Her spider's becoming a duck.
Ew, traveler! Behold, Lamabdoon. Beautiful, is it not? If you have the time, we could use your assistance, but we are very curious about what lies near here.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Going to my map, the Vault of Durin lies directly south of here. The problem is that my pie refused to explore it. They wish to head straight to the Dolphin View and not veer off the path. I should dearly like to know what lies in the vault, but I dare not separate from my group. Will you look, my good hobbit?
Yes. Does the man have a quest for you too?
Yep, 2 quests.
We have little time to speak. Great events.
I should like to learn about these audacious insects while you're working on driving them off. Will you do me a great favor and bring me anything out of the ordinary that can be found on their anatomy? I hope that studying the Gredbig will give us better tools to fight them. Strange sounds and strange creeping shadows surround us here. Do you feel uneasy? I think it's coming from the north. There's a sickly light about that place. I've noticed a great increase in the Gredbig about this place. Perhaps it is their hive up yonder. Will you go and thin their numbers? I will rest easier if I know there are less of them to crawl over me in my sleep. Yep, we don't want to let anyone else have more bed bugs around here. Alright. Let's go ahead and go south for... south for the Vault of Durin. And Red, I will also encourage you to decapitate your duck, make it a proper spider. Although, to be fair, that yarn is fuzzy enough to be excellent yarn to make a duck.
Oh,
Ah! He's causing earthquakes, man! No, Dampe, no! Not! We don't need... We don't need mutant creatures. No. We don't need any mutant creatures from a red. Because then she'll show them to me, and then I'll make some offhanded comment that will just murder her with laughter. And I don't want a murdered red. No.
Well,
I don't want it. Don't mind the ceiling trying to fall on us. Vault remains. Vault remnants. And it keeps trying to fall on us. Well, if it's at a birthday dinner, you kind of expect to have such humor that you may feel like you're dying of laughter. You go have a good night there.
Ooh. Thanks to Raid UK's
Nana.
Gaming. Welcome everyone. I'm Refrain, punk zombie magician, and I'm playing Lord of the Rings online with Somatore right now when Moira.
Hello. Moria. Good old Casa Doom. It's up to you, Nana, if you want. But yes, welcome in everyone from Yuki Kaze. Alright. Oh, there is a Lilith coming in. Coming in hot! Are you playing with bugs?
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
You somehow killed the bug without being there.
Okay. Griffin listens quietly while you explain. Wait. That is sad news. I imagine this is only the first of many such disappointments as we go through Moira. Perhaps it will never be restored fully, but I'd like to think that this expedition can forge a new mind. Different, but good.
Yep. That is not what I wanted to do. Ah. Yo. Now I go play with bugs. 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 Bugs.
Whoa!
Bugs. Yes.
Oh, fungus.
Unusual. Hi, Syndrome. You're an odd-looking fungus. It may be wise to report to the dwarves that the strange flora seems to be creeping into Moria. There is something about the look of the fungus in the surrounding area that is strangely unnerving. Hello, Audie! How are you, Audie? How's you been? We're squishing bugs. Lots of bug guts all over. I'm not sure we appreciate being covered in bug guts like we are. Probably are, but, you know. It's what we're doing. Squishing lots of big bugs. Why do we feel bad for the bugs? Have you not seen how big these bugs are? They're bigger than we are.
The spitters. Ugh.
The spitters could eat our heads off and still be able to chew us down. That's not even just because we're hobbits, though. No, I'm pretty sure they could bite their heads off. For a dwarf, too. You don't like the depths? I mean, I can't argue with that. The paths get worse to remember how to get around the further down you go. They tend to spiral. And spiral and spiral and spiral and spiral and spiral. It's not good. It's like, it's not good in terms of, you know, being able to find your way around. But oh my god, Moria is so pretty in some spots. Like, even just walking down this hallway, lots of big, shiny, purple crystals hanging on the ceiling.
Durin returned soon to his halls.
Fungus? That is no surprise. Such things grow deep, grow in damp places all over the earth. Oh, listen, says. Upon my word, you look a little peaked. Perhaps you should bring this news to the Dolvenview camp. That is where we are headed as well.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
And clans, eh? Very interesting. I have not seen many creatures such as this in possession of glands of this nature. I have a theory. Perhaps these can be used to lure whatever mess is at the center of infestation of the Palace of Known, eh?
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the
Complete.
halls of Khazad-dûm.
Ah, a fine effort. Would that this were the end of them. I suppose we'll have to settle for this found endeavor of yours. You have my thanks. There's more.
We have little time to speak.
Gravitation.
8 events have been set in motion.
What do you know? I have an idea. If you crush the scent glands you gathered, an overwhelming scent will be released, and the great big will rise up. The scent will undoubtedly draw the Hive Queen from her hidden nest. If she can slay her, the entire hive will be greatly weakened. At least until they can raise a new queen. That should keep them out of our way for quite a while, and that is the best we can hope for.
Syndrome, there's 2 different titles for jumping into deep spots. You have the one that you get from jumping in the well.
Let me just sell some stuff.
The orcs will one day burn upon the crucibles of our
It's like
hearts.
you have the one from jumping in the well, and then you have one the hidden deed that's a jump off very different spots to all of the deepest spots in Moria. And there's like 6 different spots that you have to hit. That doesn't tell you that you have to hit this spot still. That's why it's a hidden deed. And no, we're not worried about doing the hidden deed yet on these characters. I wasn't going to worry about it because that's jumping to our deaths and not climbing something and really big and having a potential look at pretty sights.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Syndrome, it is not this day. It is not this day at all. It probably will not be anytime soon. I've been minstrel for years, if not a full decade at this point. It's not gonna be anytime soon. Like, I didn't start this game as minstrel, but I'm certainly running as minstrel now. Elsie's got the idea. Can't stop, won't stop. But click the thing. Look at the queen. She's really eating your face.
Oh boy.
I mean, Syndrome's probably a warden main too.
Hey.
I mean, the warden's what he came out and saved me with when I was struggling way back when Lily was an itty bitty baby. Pre-Moria itty bitty baby. You know, not that that was anytime soon. Anytime recently at all.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Excellent work. With the Grod Bug Hive Queen slain, the Hive will be thrown into disarray, and their numbers will likely diminish. At least until they can raise a new queen.
Who knows how long that's gonna take.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
You've done all that's needed for our little camp, and we appreciate your help. I expect you are excited to delve further into Moira, as we are. Delveview Camp is the central camp of the dwarves, the Great Delving. I expect that several dwarves will have settled there, and established many useful town services.
Yes. Yep, and you certainly showed the little minstrel how to yell at the wood trolls properly. She's now yelling at everything that we come across. Very effectively. Most things don't survive her. Most. There were some trees that survived her well enough to murder her. But they also had the help of shrooms. The shrooms were not nice. You're in Dolvenview now.
May Doreen return soon to his halls.
So we have one over here. Yes, you are interested in my maps?
Perfect.
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 It is always a pleasure to meet a fellow enthusiast. There's a great deal of craft involved in drawing accurate maps, and you would be surprised at how few folks truly appreciate the effort. Just between you and me, I think the rest of the Iron Garrison could care more about my maps if I included the locations of precious veins and ore deposits on them, but those would be out of place on these maps. Perhaps I will make a second set of maps later on. But for now, these maps are purely for rooms and chambers and tunnels and caves. As a maker of maps, it is important to know your focus and to keep it narrow. I am focused on making maps, therefore I am less capable in combat. Will you help me defeat the enemies at the next location I need a map? While you fight, I will draw, and in that way we will be of great help to each other. Gazatmur is to the east of here. Look at this map maker with this very fabulous hat. I do point out his hat because it's very great.
It
Got
is.
scrolls on it and a little feather in the cap. Truly appreciate the glory that is his hat. All right, we have bus here.
I am not sure
Greetings.
Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Greetings, my good hobbit, and welcome to Dolphin View. This is a fine view indeed, or at least it would be, were it not clouded with the quick fires of a goblin horde beneath us. No matter, we will defend Dolphin View at all costs, and find some way to drive these vermin from our ancestral homes. Mark my words, this will once again be a scene of wonder and beautiful to behold, though we give our lives to achieve it.
So determined. Oh, hello, Watri. New growth. You found unusual fungus? I'm not surprised. Well, fortunately, it seems somewhat contained. Hopefully, the Palace of Nain is the only place where it grows. In the meantime, I will make sure to warn my folk to steer clear of that place in case this fungus is of a putrid nature. The first order of business. I have noticed a number of deep claws roaming awfully near the Dolphin View, and haven't you? I think there is a great nest of them nearby. They're mild enough beasts, but their tunneling cannot be borne. It is dangerous, and I think the very reason for all the pitfalls and collapses and the general rumblings in Moria. Let us lessen their numbers a bit. What do you say? What does Sot have?
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Forgive me for asking, but could you lend me a hand? I joined this expedition as a librarian, hoping to uncover the lost lore of the mysteries of Khazad-dûm. But there's so much being done around here that instead I've been assigned a list of laborious tasks to which I fear I'm ill-suited. Here's that a recent rockfall has littered the road between here and the 21st. With rubble that makes travel difficult. And we need that stretch of the passage cleared if we are to continue to supply the 21st Hall. Rockfall occurred in the easternmost area of the Great Delving, along the path just south of the gate to the Lonely Span.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
Have you seen the Lonely Span yet? It is a bridge that connects the Great Delving to the 21st Hall in Zelmelek, and it is a vital checkpoint in our expedition. It is safe. You should plant a banner of the dwarves there. As long as it stands, we will know that the Lonely Span is held for the dwarves of Khazad-dûm.
Yes. Alright, do we have more quests at all? Does not appear to be the case. Okay. So the Lonely Span, if I remember correctly, is up and across. Oh boy. Quitting chamber. Whoop. Here's our deep claws. Our deep claws, man. Ow. Sure, track me around. To be fair, I technically have a burglar, but it's like the lore master. I could never get it past like level 15. I can't do it. They're crafting characters for me. But it's like, I've tried. They don't do enough damage for solo for me to be able to survive. And with them having no self-heals, I'm fucked. Clear the rubble. I think the only classes I've not tried are the ones that are technically new. So like the Brawler, the Mariner, and the Bjornings are the only ones I've not tried. Because they're the, oh hey, you need to pay some extra cash in order to play these. And it's like, I don't want to do that. Not for a class that I'm not sure I'm going to actually enjoy playing anyway. It's like all the other ones I've tried, at least once. At least once. I just happen to default towards the minstrels because I really like how the minstrels play. I find the minstrels to be super easy. If I want a challenge, I go for the Guardian, which I can't ever seem to play in a group. I can't play solo, I have to be in a group for that one. Honestly, my highest tune is actually the Minstrel, too. Land Lily has been around for years. It makes sense that she is my highest level character. Maybe 4 out of 8. I will say that I have heard that the Bjornings are fun too. But they're also one of the more versatile classes in the game as well. Because you can have a bear healer, a bear tank, or a bear TBS. There's so many options for the bear butts. Alright, that is all of those. Alright, last one. I think technically I have a couple of characters that are old enough to have done that, but I never actually went through and did that with those characters. Like, I still have my very first character I really played. Like, the first character I really played on this in this game was an Elven Guardian, and she still exists on this server even.
Hey, this looks like a safe spot. I would call it a day here.
Oh, we're just gonna hang out on the bridge?
Yep.
The lonely span. That sounds like it's a good plan. So. Beep, 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 beep.
Okay, you gonna continue streaming?
Yes, I am.
Right then. You.
We're gonna go ahead and take a break.
Right, well.
You know, because 2.5 hours is normally a good spot for a break anyway, right?
Yeah. Right, well, thanks, Liz, and thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See you all later. Bye!
Bye-bye, Lilith! We will